Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the Avata 2 gimbal rubber replacement. You can get these gimbal rubbers. I got mine from CloudCityDrones for the Avata 2. They do come with this extra stem piece there, only about $5. So once you're down to size, you will trim it. And we'll get to that. But we're going to get this installed without removing the entirety of the rest of the cage to remove the gimbal assembly and get to the front and back of it. I will say, you know, of course, notice this is a crushed Avata 2. In a later video, we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do a full frame replacement, because I'm going to be doing one of those, as well as motor replacements. That will come into the frame replacement. Surprisingly, it may not be as bad as you may think. So, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So, first thing we're going to do is, again, these come with a bit of an extended tip. That's for installing and being able to give your pressure to it when you want to get this past this little flange through the mount there. So what we're going to do is get this tip started right into our gimbal hole. Of course, you'll want to remove the old rubber there as well as you can with, well, fully, but with tweezers. So we'll get this tip here started. I might need to adjust some things. If you are having a lot of trouble with it, you can use tweezers, but you don't have to go very deep. So then we'll turn over, and if you see here, right underneath our frame piece, there's the mount for the holder, as well as, you know, our gimbal cover. So if you can see back in there, the tip of that rubber section is just somewhat visible. So we're going to pinch that out. Okay, and we're just going to try not to stab through it, because you don't want to necessarily tear it, but you just want to get it out well enough. On the other side here, you can use your finger to, at the same time, push the back of that gimbal rubber to kind of give you at least a little bit more leverage. But okay, what we're going to do is, once we get it out a little bit, should stay quite well. If not, reach up there and grab it again a little bit. But try to, if you have to, maybe not rough pliers, but something, I prefer, you know, using the finger. And you're going to create tension by pulling on that rubber piece there. Now, I don't suggest using sharp tweezers, but these may be a little bit bulky for our hole. What you're going to want to do is, if you can see there, I just start to try to get that tip of, one edge of that flange started, okay, into the hole while I'm pulling. Okay, create tension, and you see how it already pulled it halfway in. I'll come around to this side and trying to get a good angle for you, but we'll go ahead and poke a little bit more, just kind of from the edge, poking in while keeping that tension. Kind of stuff, and if you have to, grab another grip on your rubber, feel free to adjust. So we get this in, okay, and it comes all the way around, and we know we're there by, you can let go of the rubber, and we should be able to just either move your gimbal rubber out of the way and make sure your flange, or to even possibly put a rotate. Now, the next part is the last step, and we'll stretch this out again with tension. Don't pull crazy hard, but pull just firmly. And if you can see where this little line is, you'll clip with a pair of snips right there. Now, I'm not going to do that snipping on this video, just because I will save this gimbal rubber for another time, and I will get my little gimbal rubber back in during the full rebuild of this frame that will be coming in the next video. But I hope that helps, and leave in the comments if there's anything else that I needed to cover, or if you couldn't see an angle, maybe I'll remake the video, but I'll try to make it all clear as possible. So thanks.